Awesome. All right, there we go. Great. All right, guys, we are streaming both on YouTube and Twitch. And y'all know what I'm going to say. Your check is not in the mail. It's not in the mail. You're not going to get paid. But if you want to support on Twitch and you actually just YouTube tonight. I'm sorry, just YouTube. If you want to support on YouTube, Everything with Erica is the name. Head on over there, leave some comments, go ahead and subscribe, do all the good things. And if you are here on TikTok, I definitely need you to be an active participant. Tap, tap, tap the screen, share the live. And also, guys, let's go ahead and clear out those daily gift goals. Again, doing so helps get us on the FYP page so that we can have these conversations with these Trump supporters and, have a little fun while doing so, because I'm going to do is just present the facts and then watch them crash out and giggle a little bit because it's what I do. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for being here because, as you know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me. And I thank you for that. And yes, guys, I am raw dogging Vision tonight. I'm raw dogging Vision, so we'll see what happens. All right, so if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box and don't be afraid. Have some testicular fortitude. Grow a pair. All Mac Daddy. Hey, Mac. All right, so yeah, grow a pair. All right, don't be afraid to request up. We can have a conversation. I don't yell. I don't scream. I don't bite. All right. I can't see your name. Foxtrot. Do you know how hard it is for me to say that word? I will not talk about F words, but thank you so much for the galaxy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Foxtrot. There we go. Because I will say trout. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. And I ain't said this in a long time, but if you have a MAGA loving mama, auntie, cousin, brother, uncle, it could be a sister. Let's see, it could be a conkle, a cousin, a cousin. Does not matter. It could be a sister wife. I don't give a fuck. All right. Share the live with them. Tell them to come on over. Let's have a conversation because why not? Hey, Maddie. Because why not? I know y'all got one. I think I might have one too. I think I might have one. I don't know though. I ain't talked to him about 2 years. So there's that. All right, guys, keep doing all the good things. And let's see, what do we have here? You got a few? Matt, invite them over here. Tell them to come on. Let's have a conversation. Kara requested, but they're not loading. So I don't know if they meant to request or not. All right, let's see here. Hi, Manny. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Why do you still support him?
I think his abortion policy. I mean, him putting those judges as judges and reversing Roe v. Wade. I think it's a right step to have a country with have a pro-life country.
Okay. All right. We're going to do this. Okay. All right. Everyone breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. All right. So you said you think it's a good idea to have a pro-life country?
Yes, I think
what does that mean?
So I'm pro-life with exception. Yeah, I think the 98% of elective abortion is morally impermissible. I'm with exceptions such as rape, such as like if a minor is pregnant, what else? All that kind of stuff. I think the 98% it is morally impermissible. So if you want to have a discussion why it's morally permissible, I would love to talk to you on that.
Oh, you want to have a conversation about your morals, something I don't give a fuck about.
Oh. I mean,
okay. Because guess what? I think it's morally awesome to mind your own business. That's just me. That's just me, though. So
even if it's like taking life, like a future potential?
Nope. Because you're thinking about potential. It's not. As long as the life that you speak of isn't viable, then I don't give a fuck.
So what makes it? So why?
Because it's not my body.
What do you mean?
It's not my body. It's not my body. So it's not my body, not my choice. I know what I would do with my own body. All right. But the next woman's body, the next, uterus haver, birth giver, however name you want to name it, That's on them. This is their decision, not mine.
Yes, so I think it's like more of a special pleading. I would argue that, women does have the right with their own bodies, but when it comes to unaliving this human entity, I would argue that it's morally wrong to unalive it.
I think that's you placing
Um,
what you think onto other people when you should just mind your business. That's literally the
so I
extent
think
of
that's
the
a fallacy
argument.
because I could argue the same thing when it comes to like other issues. Like even though I'm not part of like that part of that group, I do have some sort of like strong opinions. For example, I would argue that BLM, even though I'm not African American,
That's not
I
what
would
we're
argue I
talking about.
do
We're
have some
talking about
sort.
ABs right now,
Yeah,
though.
but you're
You don't have
yeah,
to
but
apply
you're
the same
saying
logic
that
onto it. They're not exclusive to each other. You don't have to apply the
yeah,
same
but you're
logic. And when talking about ABs,
no, I wasn't
the
finished.
because I don't care. But the thing is, when talking about ABs, we should mind
So
our
can I
business
finish?
and allow
So
people
can
to
I
do what
finish?
they want to do with their bodies. Because since June of 2022, many women have unalived because people refuse to mind their
So,
own business.
so do you think body autonomy is absolute, correct?
I'm sorry, love. Manny, you're
So
cutting out.
let's say hypothetically,
Ooh, you got bars, love.
what's stopping me?
Manny. Yikes, you sound like a robot. Are you able to find a better connection? A better spot? Even his network sick of him. That's funny, Malik. That is funny. All right, let's see what else we got up in here. Not J-Raz. The fuck do you want? What do you want, J-Raz?
What do you mean?
What do you want, J-Raz? You came to talk about Cuba?
Nah. I
What
talk
you came
about
to talk
the
about, J-Raz?
immigration. Let's talk about the protesters in Mexico and the protesters in Spain. They don't want any more immigrants in their country.
The protesters in Mexico and I think that's actually a reaction to what's going on in the United States. But yeah,
you
hold
sure
on
about
one
that?
moment, J-Raz. Hold on one moment. Hi, Jonah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am doing well. Everyone, let me see here.
You hear me?
These notifications. Yeah, I can hear you, Manny. Hold on one moment. Hey guys, it's over 200 of us up in here. I am going to be joined for a bit by the liberal hotspot, aka Jonah. All right, he is a young college student who is looking to start doing his own TikTok lives. He sometimes does run them. So if you're not following him, please follow him and also show him all the love while he is here, because he's going to be having these conversations along with me here tonight. And let's see what happens. I believe in you, Jonah. You got this.
All right.
All right. Okay. So J-Rez, I'll come back to you. Okay. Yeah, J-Rez is very impulsive, so he's likely going to come off mute and interrupt at some point because he can't help himself. Okay, Manny, go ahead.
Yeah, we were talking about how body autonomy is absolute, correct? Like people
Yeah.
can do whatever they want with their body, correct?
To an extent, as long as they aren't harming anyone that is born.
Yeah, for sure. I would. So let's say hypothetically,
Mhm.
is it morally permissible for a woman to go to a tattoo shop or tattoo herself with child CP on it?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So, like I said, I'm questioning your view on bodily autonomy.
That would be
I'm
between, I can't say, if she wanted to tattoo something stupid like that on her body, by all means, let her do it. That's something she got to deal with. What impact does that have on me? That's
do you
silly.
think that's kind of a reductio on your view?
No,
You know that,
I think
right?
you're just a debate bro who wants to debate this on some philosophical moral stance, but no,
But
I'm
we
not
do
doing
vote
it.
on these issues based on our morals, correct? I feel like this is just I'm just testing your like logic and stuff.
That was
see,
kind of silly though. That was silly.
But even if it's silly, do you know how like it was absurd? Just like people can do like put on CP tattoos on their body.
I mean, that would be on that person. Do I think that that's okay? No. Am I gonna like tell that person, why would you do something like that? Like go after them or something or have long debates about it? No. because it's on them. I hope you know, Manny, I'm a live and let live type of person. As long as you aren't harming anyone else, the only person that they will be harming by tattooing something disgusting like that onto themselves is themselves. They'll be the ones who likely won't be able to get a job because of it. They'll be the ones who would face social shame. That'll be on them.
Yeah.
But in
So
the end of the day,
definitely-
end of the day, Manny, they aren't hurting anyone except for themselves when they do
Wait,
that.
you think
It's not
the
causing harm
CP
to a third
Wait,
party.
you think CP isn't hurting anybody? I mean, if
No,
we're talking about the
no. See,
implication about
that's
it-
a fallacy on your end
What
because you're
fallacy am I
talking about
taking?
you're talking about a tattoo of something. Now, the act of CSAM is hurting someone.
What
It
the
is
fa- like,
hurting
what fallacy
someone,
am I
and
making?
that is wrong, and that is something that I
fallacy
will
am I
speak up and speak out of against. So
What fallacy am I
what you're saying is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, what fallacy am I
Yeah.
making?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's a fallacy because that is wrong.
Yeah, so if
That's
you
not
can't
right.
point it out and you
Hey,
don't know, it isn't a fallacy.
Liberal hotspot. What fallacy is he using right
That's
now?
a false equivalent. I don't know how.
False
that-
equivalent. There
There's
we
so
go.
many different. You couldn't come up with a better.
Can we define the false? Can we define false?
There we
equivalence,
go.
better- You couldn't come up with a better hypothetical than CP on someone's body.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I asked the question if bodily autonomy is absolute, and she said people can do whatever they want. So the idea is that people can put, for example, CP or people can do absurd, but like that's an absurdity. That's a reductio on her. Oh, well, I don't know her pronoun. I don't know
But
that
it's
person's
not-
pronouns.
That
pronouns,
doesn't
but
make
that
any sense
they're-
because they aren't
they're-
relevant to each other. What your argument was is that AB is unaliving someone. That was your argument. I said that as
Yeah, you
long
can
as the
listen to-
being is it. I'm sorry, was I talking? I was talking. Okay, is my mic on? Okay, the mic is on. All right, there you go. All right, just making sure, Manny. All right, thanks. Okay, so anywho, that was your argument. My argument is that as long as the being isn't sentient, all right, the fetus isn't sentient, then no, I did say that. I
We're
said that,
going
and between 20 to 24 weeks is typically when you get sentience.
Okay, why is sentience some sort of like moral consideration?
Well, if they're sentient, then I don't know why you say moral consideration. No one is talking about morals here. This is literally just science. Yeah, why do y'all always want to bring morals into it? Like someone gives a fuck
Well, yeah,
about what
when we
you
vote
think
on- when
about
we
it.
vote- like I said, when we vote on things, it's based on our like
Right.
morals or ethics. For example, well, I don't want
Yes.
to. I don't want to pivot. Again, that's pivoting. But can you just answer the question? Why is sentience some sort of like moral or some sort of like consideration?
Because if the fetus can survive outside of the womb on its own, or even with medical assistance, I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. And typically abortions, sorry guys, ABs don't happen that late unless it's for medical reasons to save the life of the mother.
Yeah, is sentience unnecessary, sufficient to have some sort of consideration?
This is why I do not do AB conversations with men. Okay, Jonah, if you want to, you can step in. I really fucking hate AB conversations with men.
So if someone was on, say someone was brain dead, would you pull the plug on them? Would you be okay with that?
Can you answer my question though first?
Well, this would be the proper hypothetical to actually compare AB to.
No, I was just saying.
Based
I
on
mean, if you agree on the
sentience,
host,
you
I
wouldn't
need to
support
know.
that. Based
I need to
upon-
know is sentience.
based on what
and-
you said, you wouldn't support that.
Go ahead, Jonah.
So would you support pulling the plug on someone that is a brain dead patient?
Yeah, you're just pivoting at this. Can you answer my question? Can I answer my?
I thought I answered the question.
I guess
but I
I'll
guess-
entertain you.
Yeah. So is sentience some sort of necessary or sufficient for consideration?
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that it's my job to dictate what women do with their body.
Yeah, that's still not answering the question. I just need to know if it's necessary or sufficient.
I'm not quite sure.
Sentience would be sufficient.
Okay. Oh, so if it's okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Hey, Maddie, would you like to talk to this guy?
Yeah, let me just open my mic real quick.
Okay. I really hate talking to men about AB. I think it's so like reductive and circular, and you'll never carry a child. So why the fuck do you care what the woman does with her body? Do you have children, Manny?
No, I'm too young.
Exactly. Of course you are too young. Have you even had sex?
Yeah. I mean,
You
why is
have-
that relevant? What's that relevant?
I just was wondering. I wondered
Are
if
you
you know how the
Hispanic?
process works.
Are you Hispanic?
Am I Hispanic? Do I look
Yeah.
Hispanic?
Maybe. That's a
Possibly.
compliment.
You never know.
Compliment.
You
you have
know,
an
and it's
opinion?
not a compliment. I'm black. I'm Virginia Black Miss with North Carolina
Do you have an
Black.
opinion on what's going on?
Go ahead, Maddie. Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's the problem with your argument when it comes to morals. Everyone's moral compass is different. So, for example, I had somebody on my live last night saying that segregation is okay. So, you know what? That's the type of shit that I'm talking about when it comes to morals, right? So, your moral compass is going to be different than mine, than Erica's, than Jonah, than the other guests at the bottom above you. And that's the problem. We can't judge on different people's moral compass because they're different, and you can't force your morals onto mine because my morals are different, my beliefs are different than yours. So this is the problem with the moral argument. And like Erica said earlier, if you don't want an AB, then just like don't have one. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, for sure. So, I would also argue that people who have the absurd idea of segregation, which I don't support, I think it's our duty to make sure that the morality is the correct view. And I hold an objective morality. So what's facts is facts. We all agree that, and as a fact, that segregation is morally impermissible. So it's our duty to, challenge that view. So again, I need to make sure that your view.
Oh,
Who did that?
he just gone.
Who
I
did
don't know
that?
who did that. Bubba, stop messing with my mic.
Hey, Bubbas. Okay, I don't know where he went to. Okay. All right. That was not fun.
I don't know.
That wasn't
It
fun.
was, well, also his hypothetical was stupid. You
It's
know what I'm
very
saying?
stupid.
Hey, host, you were
Like
talking
it
about
was
morals,
very
right?
dumb. It didn't make any sense.
Hold on,
Shut the fuck
J-Raz.
up. I was like, dude, like, oh my god. Yeah, no, his hypothetical didn't make any sense. Like, how are you
Nope.
going to compare an abortion with a fucking tattoo
A
that
tattoo.
doesn't necessarily harm anyone?
AB.
Maybe
Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I say it on my live.
We're black over here.
Oh, okay. I forget. Yeah, apologies.
Yeah. Thank you. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Yes. Yes, Amanda. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Fun stuff. Anywho, it's not equivalent. If a person wants to get an awful tattoo, by all means, get that awful fucking tattoo. All right. None of us have to deal with the shame and ridicule that they may receive because of it. And it's not hurting anyone except for them.
Right.
So there's that. All right. And the actual act of it is disgusting. And that is something that someone should, face some type of judgment for. Not some type, should face judgment for, and even prison. But we don't have to go there. That was a stupid argument. God, I don't want to talk to J-Raz. But thank you so much, Maddie, for coming up. I appreciate you.
Why is
Love
AB
you.
in politics?
Good question. The
That's
right
a
way it that way.
fantastic question. Ask your president.
No, I mean, but isn't AB getting funded with Planned Parenthood?
Oh my God.
Planned Parenthood is more than AB.
Yeah, that's what I knew we were gonna say. But isn't it part of that?
You know what, Mandy, you can stay. Mandy,
Isn't it part of that? Isn't
God.
somebody?
Maddie, I'm
funding
sorry,
that?
Maddie.
It's yeah. It's slightly a part of that, but
Well, it's not slightly. It's part of it.
yeah. But the thing is Planned Parenthood is just so much more than ABs. Like
Yeah, but
it's
that doesn't
women's-
defeat
it's
the
women's
fact that it's
healthcare.
part of it.
Do you have a problem? I'm confused.
Yeah, obviously, I don't want to pay for somebody's, AB.
Okay.
You pay for a lot of things that are worth.
Well,
Where
it's-
exactly do your
Right.
taxes go to, J-Raz? Please give us the itemized
well,
list.
most of
How
my
much went to
property taxes-
How much went to roads? How much went to roads? Hey Dan, how much went to roads?
When you add it on,
And
it's a lot.
then tell us how much went to schools. And then I
To
want you to tell
schools?
us how
Well, you're
how
gonna have
much
to
went
let
to
me
schools.
Finish and talk.
And
I
then, no,
can't
I'm gonna
answer
let you
all your
think about it.
questions.
So roads and schools
can
thus
answer all
far.
your
How
questions
much
if
went
you
to
let me talk.
Medicaid?
So let me talk.
Go ahead.
All right. So schools,
hmm
those were my property taxes go to.
How much of your property taxes went there?
Well, I live in Miami-Dade County. Our property taxes down here are 10,000 and up.
I
year.
asked you how
so
much of your property
80% of
taxes
those,
went to
80%. I
schools
heard you.
and went to roads.
80%.
You haven't given us a number yet.
You keep talking. You gotta let me talk. So 80% of my taxes go to schools, public schools, including to give education to illegal immigrants, which they don't pay taxes for that.
Right. That's a lie. That's a
What do
lie.
you mean a
They
lie?
pay taxes.
So you're telling me children of illegal immigrants don't have the right to go and study and learn in schools?
That
I'm
depends on
saying
the.
that they do have the right to go to
It
study.
depends
So
on
I
what?
think-
It
I
depends
think-
on what?
I think
Federal
every
dollars,
child.
that's
I think every child.
Correct,
should be
correct,
able to have
but
an education.
Right. Yeah, and it's coming off my pocket. including the illegal
Aw,
ones.
poor
In
you.
Florida?
Okay.
We have the
Yeah, in Florida.
we have the JRAS whisperer here. Hey, Amanda.
Hi, I just wanted to point out because of the Hyde Amendment, federal funds are generally prohibited from paying for abortions. So I just wanted to say that.
What do you mean? Planned Parenthood, isn't it that part of abortions, AB?
Can't use funding towards abortion.
So is funding going to
shush,
Planned Parenthood?
Shush towards abortions. However, they can use the funding towards
There you go.
reproductive care, like Pap smears, mammograms, STD testing, and STI
Yeah,
testing.
you're running away from the fact that Planned
No,
Parenthood
I'm
is part
not.
of that.
Go look up the Hyde Amendment.
Yeah.
I
No,
just,
So
that's the
I'm
what is
truth.
Planned
explaining it
Parenthood?
to you.
Yeah, I have it here. The Hyde Amendment, the federal law, specifically the Hyde Amendment, prohibits the use of federal funds for ABs with narrow exceptions. These exceptions are in the cases of rape, family on family, and the mother's life.
Right. That's the
So
way
anyway,
it should be.
And that's the way it is.
Exactly, but
That's the
that's
way
not what
it's
you were
been.
arguing, silly pants.
No, my argument, it was like that before. We were funding that.
No.
No,
were
we weren't.
funding
This has
Planned
been in
Parenthood.
place since 1976.
I was just gonna say that.
Planned
This has been in
Parenthood-
place longer than you've been living.
So Planned Parenthood, right? Is Planned Parenthood part of AB?
What does that mean?
Can
Is
you
Planned
explain this?
Parenthood? Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, is there
So-
not clinics that are called Planned Parenthood that commit ABs?
He's an
Okay,
idiot.
J-Rez, I'm gonna explain this to you really.
No, I
simply.
want you to answer the
I'm
question.
gonna. Yes, they do perform abortions.
So
at
who
Planned
funds Planned
Parenthood.
Parenthood?
Can you listen? I'm going to
Well, answer
explain
the
it to
question.
you. And the only way for you to understand this is if you close your mouth and open your ears. The federal funding that Planned Parenthood receives cannot be used towards abortions except in the exceptions that Maddie mentioned. What those funds are used for is for reproductive health care. Examples of reproductive health care are Pap smears, STI testing, pregnancy testing, birth control,
Exactly.
mammograms. None of those things are abortion. They cannot use the funds for abortions.
Ma'am, again, you didn't answer my question. Is Planned Parenthood part of AB?
I hate the way
Do
you
you
ask that
wake up in the
question.
morning and just hit your head? Like, do you just slam your head in the door
No,
every day?
it's
Because
just
if
that
you
you're running
have,
away
there's no
from the
other way you could
question.
be this dumb.
Well, because you know where I'm going at, and you can defend yourself when it comes.
She
to
literally
I
answered
would
your
say
question,
that-
though. She said that
So,
Planned
I mean,
Parenthood
Planned
actually
Parenthood is
does
getting
perform
funded by my
ABs.
taxes.
You're not being funded by your taxes.
No.
Literally, the Hyde Amendment of 1976 bars federal funding from being used for ABs. All right. You do know that Planned Parenthood is a corporation, so they have private donors. So they have
They get
people on their
funded.
own volition who actually donate to help fund that
Right,
part
right.
of the
They get
services that they
funded by-
provide.
They
So it's
get
not your
funded by
taxes,
as
dear.
well.
No,
Yes,
it's
they do.
not. Oh my God, are you okay, J-Raz? Is everything
No,
okay
I
at
mean,
home?
you don't live in Florida. Do you live in Florida?
Is everything okay at home?
I live in Florida.
No, yeah, you're sentimental now. Is
No,
Do you
I
guys
need
live
to
in
know
Florida?
because you're not listening
Yes.
to anything that Maddie has said, that Amanda has said, nor I've said. It
because
is
you guys are
not
running away from the
funded.
question?
We're not running away from the question.
Amanda
All three of us have
literally
answered.
answered the fucking question. She literally answered it, and then I also added some information that no, ABs are not funded by the fucking federal government unless for the exceptions. That's what you're not understanding.
No, what you're not understanding that Planned
Oh my
Parenthood
God.
is funded and Planned Parenthood is part of AB.
Do you know what it means to allocate funds?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what allocate
It
means.
goes to Planned
I
Parenthood
asked you a question.
that
Do
actually
you know
does
what it?
ABs.
Do you know what it means?
You guys
to
are not
allocate
understanding
funds?
this.
Do you know what it means to allocate funds?
Yeah, separate them to where they want to go.
Right. So they cannot use funds towards abortions. They
Ma'am,
allocate
again,
the
you don't get
funds
what I'm
towards
saying.
other things. How
You
much
don't
is it
get
to
what I'm
deport
Okay,
him?
saying.
okay,
How much is
Amanda.
it to deport him? 'Cause I'll
Amanda.
deport him right now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
$20. But Amanda, listen, here's the deal. Let's ask him a question. Let's ask him, what do you mean part of AB, J-Raz?
So
What do you mean?
does Planned Parenthood do they do ABs?
Yeah, what we already answered that. Yes.
No, can you answer that again?
Yes.
Okay.
But it is-
Okay.
No,
so- all right,
J-Raz,
perfect,
do me a favor. Can you just answer the question as it was asked to you?
I just answered it.
No, you didn't. What do you mean is part of AB? And I'm sorry if you did answer and I missed it. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? Like Planned
What do you
Parenthood
mean? Explain it.
exercises AB.
No one gives a fuck, all right? Good God. All right. Shout out to Lenate, Natalia, one of my awesome subs and mods for using her I know, right? It is Altisa's cousin. For using her monthly kick. Shout out to her for using her monthly kick. She don't like J Reds, and we understand why. So drop some hearts in the chat for Lenate. Thank you so much.
Renati, love you.
You're the best. Because fuck. Good grief. All right, ladies, thank you so very much for joining me. If you aren't following the amazing Maddie and also Amanda, by all means, go ahead and do so. They are two women that I absolutely love on this app. And I thank you so very much for having this conversation because, as you know, I do not like talking to men about AB.
I love you.
I love you too.
Love you too. And he was a pine cone.
Definitely a pine cone. Definitely. He was like an acorn. All right. See you, Maddie. All right, awesome. All right, you having fun yet, Jonah?
Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm trying to get y'all positioned right.
Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, guys, let's keep tapping the screen, sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things while we are here. We are only one tiny away from hitting that goal, so let's go ahead and do that. Also, we have 429 people in here. Let's go ahead and get this up to I'm gonna say 125,000 likes because I know that it's possible. And shout out to Matthew for the $5. Matthew said a straight YT boy getting educated by you over and over. I'm glad I can help you. All right, shout out to Matthew. Drop some hearts in the chat for him. Guys, we're $145 away from our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And shout out to Santana because he said that I can use his Cash App. So if you only have Cash App, go ahead and send it to Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24. Just let them know that it's for me. All right. We only have use of that Cash App up until 8 p.m. Okay. Thank you so much. So guys, let's keep doing all the good things and show Jonah some love here too. All right. We're only looking for Trump supporters. Only looking for Trump supporters. So if you voted for Trump or you support Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up and let's have a conversation. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
We don't love y'all, but we love talking to y'all. Oh,
Dude, no. No. Hey, Miss Gina, we don't love talking to them. That's no. But no one over here bites. So there's that. All right. So let's see here. All right. If this person will load. Oh, nope, they dropped. Okay, guys, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up, grow a pair, and let's have a conversation because you already know what I say. All right. These are not debates. These are conversations because you can't debate facts. All right. We're not going to sit here and debate facts. You can talk about them, but we're not going to debate facts because you can't. What is, it is. All right. So, Jonah, what do you think about the birthright citizenship ruling that came down today from the district courts?
I think that's good because I don't know. The president seems to forget about where's my constitution? I got a little book that I like to carry. I carry on the Constitution with me like everywhere I go.
Oh, awesome. That is cool. Let me do this. I'm gonna put you on this screen right here. I'm gonna change it so we can see. Oh, shout out to Miss Carol for the $10. Thank you so much, Miss Carol. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Carol, y'all. There we go.
Excuse my background. I know
you are a college student?
Yeah, excuse that.
They're going to talk about you. I'm just going to let you know that. I'll make you smaller if you want me to. They're going to talk about you.
On my desk so I can put my laptop down.
Okay.
I hate not. Because I have like this little, normally I put it on a tripod on like this little thing right here.
Uh-huh.
It's a bad position.
Yeah.
No, I think it's really good because I think we need more than that.
Yeah.
Getting yanked up off the street, but you can only get one thing at a time, I suppose. Can't get all the ones in the world all at once.
Can't get all the ones. I just think that it was super smart for them to do it as a class action lawsuit to get around the Supreme Court ruling back in June. It was super smart. Like whoever thought of that, very, very clever. Because, and I don't think that it's going to be overturned by the Supreme Court. And the reason why is because that would literally change how we do class action suits in the country, period. Yeah. And class action suits are meant to be broad. That's literally the purpose of them, to encompass everyone. And you get the opportunity to opt out. Where if they try to impose that, oh, you can only do by name plaintiffs, it wouldn't be called a class action suit. They have to change the name. So there's that.
Yeah, no, you know, one of the funny things is that like I had a political science class, and my professor literally was like talking about like, oh, they're gonna test as much executive authority as possible, and the executive branch is gonna try to expand its power as much as possible. And he was not lying; he wasn't wrong at all.
Mm-mm.
He was literally
wasn't.
right. And I don't know.
He wasn't. Definitely
would-
wasn't. I got something to say. Hold on one moment. There we go. There we go. Because this ain't a safe space for Trump supporters. This ain't a safe space for them. All right. Wim. I'm going to call you Wim. Oh, look, I'm a cat. Thank you. Thank you, Amber. All right. Okay. Wim, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. All right. Why do you still support him? Thank you, Amber.
Still this prevalency of homosexuality in
What
America.
the fuck is wrong with y'all tonight?
Calm
What's
down.
wrong with
calm,
y'all?
Calm down. Calm
No, give me a second, please. What is wrong with y'all? What? First, y'all care about what people do with their bodies. Now you care about what they do in the bedroom.
Well, it's
Like,
with the kids.
man,
It's towards the kids. I don't care what they do in the bedroom. It's the
Your
children.
business.
It's the children.
What they doing with kids?
What exactly?
I saw a video the other day of a teacher showing children about butt plugs.
Okay.
You a damn lie.
I'm dead serious.
Guys,
I'm
tap the
dead
screen
serious.
while this man is
I
up here
wouldn't lie
lying.
about that.
Tap the screen while this man is up here lying. Okay? Like, do all the good things because this dude came up here to tell some lies. Just volunteering lies. Go ahead. Go get the video. Go get the video.
You get that? You know, I got to say that.
Just a liar.
Face liar. I don't know where you get that from.
Just lying for no goddamn going reason. Why you come up here and tell that lie to these people like that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You can go on Libs of TikTok. Concerned parent confronts a teacher who insists on teaching children how to use butt plugs. I'm looking at it right now on Twitter. You can look. Just put in butt plugs in the search. You can put in butt plugs, and it's the first video.
Why are you on Twitter? to begin
No,
with?
look it up. No, you just said I was lying. Go look it up. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're
look it
not.
up.
You're not gonna
I'm
do
going.
that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. Crazy. That's crazy, right?
I'm
Mhm.
looking.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck? Is that? I swear, some of these Negroes ain't met a lie that they don't believe.
What?
A teacher. Be
Teaching
fucking for
about
real.
butt plugs and like, oh,
Exactly. Like, be for real.
obsession with like. I don't understand their obsession with people's bedroom to begin with. I don't know why they all up in.
This is stupid.
And
That
why
was
are you on
stupid.
Twitter?
Exactly.
On
Guys, tap the screen, share the live, keep doing all the good things. And shout out to Bridget for the $5. She said, thank you for all you do, sending love. Thank you so much for all your love. I appreciate you, baby. Drop some hearts in the chat for Bridget, y'all. All right. Also, guys, I need y'all to show some love to Jonah while he is here. All right. Just a young man trying to make it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, guys, what we are now is we are $130 away from our daily donation goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. And if you only have Cash App, you can use Santana. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24. Just let them know that is for me. I appreciate y'all. Also, Jonah, do you have your pay links in your bio?
Yeah, I have Venmo.
Oh, awesome. All right, awesome. If you got Venmo, show Jonah some love too, guys.
Okay.
So let's keep this party going. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, hi, is it Bladen?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Bladen. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Why do you still support him?
I don't currently support him, but I can tell you why I did support him at first.
Yeah, I
why-
want to know why you voted for him, and then also I want to know why don't you support him now?
He's lied about everything. Everything. No new wars. He did that. I think tariffs, in my opinion, are
I
worse.
told you.
Tariffs.
Go ahead. We're
Huh?
listening.
I think tariffs are a way to start an economic war.
Mhm.
I also don't agree with him cutting out Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP, WIC. I forget the other one is parent something, but I don't want to say it wrong. I also don't agree with him cutting federal funding to daycares or just places in that particular order.
Mhm.
And I live in Ohio, so I knew JD Vance, and he was a good guy until he got into the office.
Mhm. You know what? It's like
I got a question.
hold on one moment, Jonah, and I'm gonna let you. Matter of fact, you know what, Jonah, go ahead, ask your
I got
question.
a question. You said JD Vance was a good guy
Yes, in Ohio, yes, he was.
in Ohio. Okay.
Yeah,
I guess my question is, do you think JD Vance is a liar?
yes.
Okay.
Everything.
I was gonna say JD Vance on the campaign trail, he said that he was going to raise the child tax credit to $6,000 a
Mhm.
year. You know how much they raised it by? $200. It's now $2,200. You were lied to by this quote unquote good man. How do you feel about that?
I mean, every politician lies. It's just whether or not you can actually
Well,
believe them.
Kamala Harris told the people on the campaign trail that she would raise it to $6,000. Do you think she would have done that?
I don't think $6,000 would have gone to the line. I think it could have happened because she was going to tax whatever MAGA wants to call the 1%. I think it could have.
Taxes by 2%.
Huh?
2% on top earners. She's going to raise it by 2% on top earners.
No, I said she's gonna put a bigger tax on the rich.
Yeah.
So it could happen. Yes.
Yeah.
But 6,000, I wouldn't say 6,000 is a guaranteed number. I would go with 4,000.
There's a lot of hypotheticals. So what I wanted to say was, I don't typically enjoy being a black woman in hindsight, but I'm gonna be a black woman in hindsight. Told you, tried to tell you. We told you so. We told you. All right, we did. We told you. All right. I mean, the man lied 30,000 times in his first term. How old are you, by the way, Bleeding?
I'm 21, ma'am.
You're 21. Okay, so this was your first time voting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I can understand it. I can understand it. You may not have felt the effects of his first term because you were so young during that time. All right. And also FRNE, Black Women for Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. All right. Hold on one moment. I'm talking. This is not a safe space for Trump supporters. You do not get to yap in my comments, especially saying stuff for like Black Women for Trump. You got to be out your goddamn mind. All right. Get in the box by all means. All right. So that we can have a conversation. I love to talk to you because that's insane. All right.
Thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Thank you.
Yay. Drop some hearts in the chat for Bridget, y'all. All right. But yeah, we told you so. We told you so. So Trump 2024 MAGA. What a hell of a name there. You're very obvious. Did you vote for Trump?
I sure did.
Okay. All right. So Bladen, I'm gonna go ahead and let you down, baby. But what I would say next time is definitely like do your research and keep listening. Just keep listening. I know someone said that you were in Diava's live, so Diva's live. Keep listening and learning and doing your research so that in the future you are able to make more informed decisions. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. May I say one more thing before you drop me? It's real fast, I promise.
Suspicious eyes. Go ahead.
So I did contact my 5 calls and my representatives. I also talked to Johnny, and Johnny pushed me towards food pantries. So I go to food on Saturdays and Sundays, mostly Sundays. But yes, I am trying. I don't agree with anything Trump has done, and I don't come up here for sympathy. I just come up here to express my apologies. For one, I was just one of those uneducated voters, like you said, that most of the people are. I also don't agree with anybody that says illegals, or I don't agree with anybody that comes in here and says Trump had a border policy. Trump never once had a border policy, and
that is true.
I feel like most of the people that say that are white supremacists. It's nothing that you guys don't know, but I'm just saying it from somebody that voted for Trump. It's just it's all propaganda, and it's all just racist.
It definitely is. And Johnny mentioned food pantries. What I would say to you is to look into your community and actually build relationships with the people around you, and also see how you can actually get involved in regards to like maybe canvassing or phone banking doing things like that to do more so with your voice, because like kudos to you for calling your representatives. I think that's absolutely awesome. So change don't happen overnight, but you are definitely making the steps to change, young man. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. All right, y'all draw some hearts in the chat for Bladen. Y'all never gonna get that from me again, but y'all draw some hearts in the chat for Bladen.
It's not the base.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying.
That was the only issue.
Yeah, make the steps for change, guys. That's awesome. All right, so Mr. Obvious, I mean Trump 2024 MAGA man. All right, why do you still support Trump?
Because he did exactly what he said he was gonna do, that every other politician, president has said in the past.
We literally just had a Trump voter come up here and say that the man lied and ain't done nothing he said he was gonna do, but you're saying that he's done all that he said he was gonna do. Where's the disconnect?
I'll tell you one thing he did.
Oh, say
There's
something.
one
Say
thing.
something.
I'll just tell you
Go
one
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead. What?
The same thing Barack Obama said, the same thing Hillary Clinton said was that Iran cannot have nukes, right?
Okay. Did they have nukes?
And
do they have nukes?
Yes, they did. And so they didn't have nukes, but they were.
You know what? I was raw dogging Vision, but
they were getting there. They were getting there. They were getting there. That was the whole problem.
No. The question specifically was, did Iran have nukes?
No,
yes or
they
no?
do not have nukes.
Okay,
No.
I want. Thank you for clarifying.
No, they do not have nukes. But did Barack Obama? Can y'all back this up? That Barack Obama did say, "Hey, Iran, y'all cannot have nukes. If y'all start making nukes, then we're gonna, you cross that line in the sand, then we're gonna have problems." Did he not say that?
Did he not also negotiate a deal to prevent them from having nukes? Did he not do that? Did not Donald Trump come into office and then leave that deal?
Give him the answers.
But my point is this. The point I'm trying to make is the same thing that Democratic has said with, like I said, Hillary Clinton, when it came to Bill Clinton, when it came to Barack Obama, they all said the same thing. Every politician said the same thing. Trump is the only person that went in there and said, you know what? I'm gonna handle this my way. And we're gonna do it my way or the highway. And that's what he did. So he stood up. And what he's doing, he's basically getting rid of the Washington machine, the corrupt crap. That's what he's doing.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
That's what a lot of them hate him.
I apologize. I apologize, MAGA. It's just that sometimes when I hear stuff that's a bit outrageous, it takes me a moment to process it. And so I'm just processing the things that you've said so far. Because no, absolutely not. No. All right. So like Jonas said, all right, we had the JCPOA, the Joint Comprehensive, the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action is what it was. All right, so the Iran nuclear deal. We had that in place. All right, we had parameters where they had to agree to, what's those things called? When you come into someone's place and you look around. Inspections. Thank God, I forgot that word for a moment. They had to agree to inspections, which they did. They had to keep their uranium levels at a certain amount, and the enrichment levels so their stockpiles at a certain amount, and also the enrichment levels at 3.67% was the amount. And they actually were doing that. So in May of 2018, when Donald Trump pulled us out of the deal, what was Iran able to do once they no longer had the U.S. down their backs, making sure that they were staying in line?
Iran went broke when Trump was in office. That's what happened.
They didn't go broke. What are you talking about?
They
Who the hell is talking about money or anything?
They went broke.
Okay. You say that they went broke. I believe Jonah probably can delve in that with you. But what I'm saying is, as of late, the most recent report in June of 2025, the IAEA, all right, the International Atomic Energy Agency, has actually said that Iran was able to increase their uranium stockpiles, and also that they were able to enrich it up to 60%, which is only 30% away from actually nuclear fissile capacity, to where they actually could make nuclear bombs. So since Trump pulled out of the JCPOA, Iran has been able to actually build up their nuclear program because they don't have anyone checking. Germany, France, and Britain can't do the job. the U.S. could.
So
So
are
what
you
now?
are you okay? Do you support Iran having nukes?
Do I support them having nukes?
Yes.
I don't want anyone to have nukes. I don't want the United States to have nukes.
That's not the question I asked you though.
I literally just said, I answered your question. I don't want anyone having nukes. I think that's an answer to your question.
You know how
can
many-
infer that's a no, right?
Do you know how many countries have nukes?
I know there's quite a few, and I don't think, but do you know how many countries have actually used nukes?
I do.
How many?
We did.
Who's we?
You ever heard of
Who's we?
Hiroshima?
Who's we?
Do you know what that
Who's
is?
we? I'm asking who's we?
United States of America.
Okay, all right. So maybe the United States of America shouldn't have nukes either, because we're
should.
the only ones stupid enough to actually use them and
We're
cause
the
such
land of the
destruction.
free.
I don't. Oh,
That's
God.
why we're the
No,
land of the
that's-
free. We're not a dictatorship.
That's another thing in and of
We're
itself.
the land of the free.
Okay, no, we're not. We're not the land of the free. But you go on, baby. You believe what you got to believe. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
No, you don't believe me?
No, I don't believe you.
So what are we then? If we're
And
not
I
going
don't
to the
think
free, what
that
are we?
I don't think that any country should have nuclear weapons due to the destruction that they can cause. All right, the aftermath of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Why can't I say it right now? What's wrong with me?
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki. Thank you. I cannot say it to
You said
save
it
my
better
life for a
than
moment.
Trump.
I said it better than Trump, and then I'm fine. All right. I don't the destruction, the aftermath of it, the decades that people suffered with different types of cancer, missing limbs, the unaliving rate. No, I don't think that any country should have nuclear bombs.
So what do you think we should do then?
What do I think that we should do?
Yeah, if
Get
you don't
rid of
want
them.
nukes, what do you want to do?
Nuclear disarmament. Get rid of them.
And then what? And then what are we gonna have? How are we? What is the strongest we're gonna have now?
What do you mean?
So if we don't have nukes, which is the strongest thing in the world, right? Am I right or wrong? That's the strongest bomb in the world, right? A nuke, right?
Okay.
So if you don't have a nuke,
What did we
then-
have before nukes?
I beat me to it. I don't know. Beat me to it.
We had weapons,
me
didn't
to
we?
it. Do you know?
We had weapons, didn't we?
I think
Didn't
we
we have
still have
weapons?
weapons. I think we still have weapons.
Well, like we still had weapons, didn't we?
But
I mean,
so-
come on,
so
what are we
with this-
doing?
So with the whole thing going, I can kind of agree to disagree with the whole nuke thing of nobody having nukes, but that isn't the case here. The case in the world that we live in since it's been back in ages is that
New York
we have
City.
nukes, okay? We have nukes, and so Iran shouldn't have nukes because they are a terrorist country. You get that?
No,
They are a
Iran has
terrorist
not
country.
struck first.
They are a terrorist country.
They never struck first. And then I need you to use TikTok friendly language, please.
I'll
Which
apologize.
is
Okay,
T
then.
group. You can say T group or whatever.
Well,
T
they are a
country.
T
Go ahead, Jonah,
country.
jump in.
You do realize that when we struck Iran, they were literally negotiating with our European allies at that point in time. You realize
Hey,
that?
a little bit's too late. What you think?
What do you mean a little bit's too late?
A little
you think
bit's too late.
So you think we should just disregard the fact that we have allies who are actively negotiating with Iran?
They
And
should have never
inside
funded
and we're
Hamas.
just going
They
to-
should have never funded Hamas. They should have never funded Hamas. You know that, right? They shoulda
Israel in the
never done it.
80s. Israel in the 80s supported Hamas. What are you talking about?
They should have never done it.
So are you against Israel too?
I to be honest, I can care less about Israel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think we should stand up for Israel. To be honest,
Like what? But no,
I
here's the
really
thing.
believe that. I
There's-
really believe that. I believe Israel should stand up for themselves.
I actually agree with you on that one. I'm not even going to kid you. I think AIPAC should go away. I think that Israel should have to stand up on their own 2 feet. So there's that.
I mean,
So what is
if
it
we
that you
gotta
want?
stand up on our own 2 feet, I think they should, right? Even though we're part of NATO, so.
That ain't got nothing to do with Israel.
But I'm just making a point. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
I'm just making a point. I'm just saying if we got to stand up for ourselves, then they should do the same, right? So I mean,
Let's see here.
You muddying the water right now.
But my whole deal is everyone's talking about how Trump. A lot of people don't like Trump because the way he speaks. That's why they don't like him.
No,
They
it's what he
don't-
does.
They don't like his mouth, and I can agree with that.
No one cares
I can
about
agree
the
with
way
that.
he actually speaks, is what he says. There's a difference, is what he says.
Which comes out of his mouth, right? But
No one cares about how he speaks. No,
So what
we
he
care about
says
what
is a
he
form of language of
says.
speaking, right?
We care about what he says and what he does.
And what
He
does
says
with that
awful
too.
things. He makes fun of the differently abled. He basically is trying to erase transgendered people. He calls Black and brown countries shitholes. He says that immigrants are poisoning the blood of our nation.
calls
He
us the
says
enemy from
awful,
within.
awful things.
Hey, can I may I ask?
So
both
there's
y'all,
that.
May I ask both y'all just one question? Who deported the most people in American history?
Oh,
What
I
president?
love this question. No,
What
no, 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 no. Tell us who. Who was it? Who deported more people than
I
Donald
want y'all to
Trump?
tell me. I want y'all to tell me.
No, tell us, please.
No, I want y'all to tell
Please,
me.
let's pivot to
Because
this
I
part.
bet y'all voted for
Because
him.
let's not stand on business about what Trump actually says out of his mouth. Since we care so much about his mouth.
Trump said this, Trump said that, but who deported the most people in American history?
I want
What
you to tell
president?
us.
What president?
Jonah, do you know?
Did you vote for him? I bet you did. All liberals did.
Who? Tell us.
All liberals. The greatest speaker in American history. Who is that?
Tell
There's
us
only
who.
one. There's
Keep
only one.
complimenting this person.
There's only one.
Who? Tell
You
us.
know who it is.
I don't know who it is. Say his name. Say their name.
The only Muslim. Hey, the only Muslim.
Oh
president
my
we've ever
God,
had.
dude.
Okay.
Dude is not a
president
Muslim.
we've ever had.
Why do you
8 million
want to
people?
tell lies? Like, how far
8
into the
million people got
tinfoil are
deported when he
you?
was president. He built cages.
How much tinfoil do you actually have?
It's called common
Because
sense
you are
knowledge.
literally sitting up here just spreading misinformation.
It's
There's
called common
nothing
sense
that you
knowledge.
said
Go
that
look
is
it up.
actually
Down
true
in confidence.
thus
Go look it
far.
up. Go look it up.
No,
Hey, all you
no.
gotta do, you have Google. Go look it up.
You at Google, look it up. This is silly. President
Because
Obama
it-
is
because
not
it's
a
the
darn
truth.
going Muslim.
The truth hurts. The truth hurts.
No.
So how many people?
no,
Okay,
no,
show
swear
your
to
whole
God.
life how many people Barack Obama deported. Go ahead.
Jonah.
We know he deported a lot of people. We do know that. Like, that's just reality. But it's the humanity of the deportation. We don't
The
have
effectiveness.
the effectiveness. And we also had the difference between Donald Trump and Obama when it comes to immigration is that Obama was actively trying to get reform pushed through Congress. Donald Trump has never tried to make it so that, oh, we have more judges. Oh, there's a more humane process. Oh, we actually have people getting accepted into society. But you have people like Donald Trump who would prefer saying that, oh, this is America. And you have people like Stephen Miller who are like, oh, America is for Americans only. So quite frankly, clearly they don't want anyone here, even if you do come through the legal process, because currently we're ending the legal process of even coming into the country, quite frankly. It doesn't exist right now. We're shutting down the border. There will be no legal immigration. That's the difference between someone like Obama and the Democratic Party, is that we actually support the idea of people coming to this country and helping our society, seeing as they contribute nearly $100 billion a year in taxes for things they can't even have access to.
So
I don't
how
think
many?
that's
So
right.
you okay? So how many people did Barack Obama deport? Can you answer that question for me? I would appreciate it.
A little over 3 million. We know that. And guess what he allowed
Now,
them
how many
to
people did
have?
Donald Trump deport?
I don't know. You answered the question. It was less than 3 million. Here's the deal. All right. The difference between the two. All right. No one is saying that they agree with what President Obama did. However, as Jonah mentioned, Obama did it with dignity and humanity, whereas Donald Trump has been stripping people of their due process rights. All right. Under the Constitution, everyone within the jurisdiction of the United States of America is entitled to due process. All right. The 5th and 14th Amendments. Donald Trump was subverting those. You can't do that. So that is the issue that people had. He was deporting people who lawfully were allowed to be in the United States also, such as Kilmar Rodrigo Garcia, who had a withholding order in place.
Oh, you're talking about the MS-13 game member?
Oh my God. Have you, okay. I really have to make a sticker for this. Have you met a lie that you didn't believe? No, seriously, have you met a lie that you don't believe?
Yo, y'all people is so fucking brainwashed.
Let's tell us. Tell us. Have
Hey,
you? No, answer the question. I want you to answer that one.
Go ahead.
Because you sound brainwashed. You're the one who believes anything that Donald Trump actually says without doing your own research. That's you. Because if you did some research, you would know that Donald Trump deported a hairdresser from Texas down to Texas without down to CCOT without letting him go before an immigration judge. You would know that, and it's more like
What about
him.
Garcia? What about him?
What about him?
Was he
He
not?
was
an
deported
administration
without
member?
cause. It was an admitted administrative error. They
Was-
admitted that themselves, that they
So why is
did
he
it
not
by
back in the US?
mistake.
So why is he not back in the U.S.?
He is back in the
is.
U.S.
Oh, he is.
and he was
Oh, he
ordered to be
is.
back in the U.S.
Oh, he is.
by the Durham Supreme Court. They
Do you-
told Donald Trump that that his administration had to facilitate and effectuate the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. And they
Hey.
took months to do so.
Hey, then how come the Venezuelan president wanted to keep him?
It wasn't the Venezuelan president. You don't know nothing. All right, you know nothing.
It was.
It wasn't
Where
a
was he
Venezuelan
from? Where was he
president.
from?
You sure?
Where was he from?
Oh my God.
Jesus, come down.
Well, no, you tell us where he's from. Tell us where he's from.
Where was he from?
You tell us where he's from.
You're the
Shit.
one telling me. You're the one telling me it wasn't.
Listen,
that
I'm gonna give you
president.
some
Tell me
music.
where
I'm gonna
he's
give you
from.
some inspiration.
Where's he from?
Chat, don't tell him.
They're building alligators in Miami. They're building alligators Alcatraz.
Reading gives you so much power, Trump. It just gives you
Oh
so
my
much power.
goodness.
We know you don't do it.
Hey,
We know you don't do it,
he deal
darling.
with it, bro. Trump is the man. He deal with it. It's good.
You stupid.
Wait, I got
Yo,
one question. What?
Y'all
what
like
is
to
your
use the
income
race card.
bracket?
That's y'all's problem. Y'all liberals, y'all like to push the race card. Ever since Obama was
Nobody
president,
said
that's what he
anything about
did.
race.
Hey,
Who's
Obama,
Hey,
Obama
Jonah,
is the
have you
one that
said anything
divided
about
the
race?
country.
Nope.
I don't remember you saying
Not
anything
one.
about race.
Obama divided the country.
Chat.
Understand that? Don't forget.
Did we say anything about race, or is Trump the
Obama
only one that's
divided the country.
mentioning
Don't
race?
forget it.
You mean the country divided itself because it's
No,
inherently racist? Oh.
Obama definitely did it.
I can't go anywhere. You need to learn to read rainbow songs. What am I supposed to do with this, Jonah?
I
So
don't know.
Obama didn't do any cages. He didn't build no cages.
What am I
He
supposed to
didn't
do with
separate
this?
any families. He didn't do that either.
No, what President Obama did simply because, hey, if you ask a question, you will allow us to answer it. Thank you. What President Obama did in regards to those holding facilities is because the detention facilities were overcrowded. He took unaccompanied minors and placed them in separate facilities to hold them while they located their guardians so that they could be returned back to them. That's what
So
President
false.
Obama did.
So fucking
Whereas
false.
Donald Trump
So fucking
took
false.
children who were crossing with a parent or a guardian and separated them from them.
Oh my goodness.
Babies as young as 5 months old. That is what Donald Trump did.
Who told you that?
And
CNN?
then he put them,
MSNBC?
not only did he put them into cages, he then put them into the American foster system where there have been reports that these children have been harmed.
Hey,
So
hey,
there's that, Trump. All right, so tell us how President Obama put kids in cages again.
because he did. He separated.
And back it
families.
up. Back it up.
He separated families.
He did not
Oh, you want me-
separate
hey, you want me to
families.
back it
Trump
up? I
did
put it on
that.
the computer
Here's
for
the
you, but
thing
don't
with you
kick me
Trump
out.
supporters, which is
Hey,
so
if I
freaking
bring
easy
the
to
facts on the
actually
computer, don't
to
kick me,
figure
all right?
out, is that everything that you accuse everyone else of doing, your president is doing. Everything. Every single thing. Everything. All right? Literally, it is well documented that Donald Trump separated families. That's why it was called a humanitarian crisis during 2018 and 2019, because of what he was doing. That's why there were so many darn going lawsuits. We read about it every single day in the news, and if you watched the news, you saw it on the news. Like, bruh, you shut up. You aren't a serious person. You're not a serious person. I refuse to believe that you're a real person. You're not. You're not a real person. I refuse to believe it.
Camera for you, something to show you I'm real.
I refuse to believe it. You might be real stupid, but you're not a real person. Hi, May. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yay. Okay. All right. One moment, May. I'm going to place you on mute. Okay. I'll be right with you. Okay. So Trump 2024, come off mute, please.
Go ahead.
Okay. Like, because I'm serious, I really am trying to understand it. Like,
You won't.
can you
too far left.
please
You won't
can you
understand.
please tell us, like, what lie has Donald Trump told that you don't believe?
The same thing Barack Obama said. The same thing
Like
Bill
which
Clinton said,
is
the
which
same thing
is
Nancy
which is
Pelosi
what which
said,
is
the
what
same
which
thing,
is what which is what
Hunter Biden said. They're all
which is
corrupt. They're all
Hunter
corrupt
Biden
politicians.
is wild.
Hunter
What
Biden,
what's the same thing
Hey,
that you
Hunter
believe?
Biden is the most corrupt
Oh
motherfucker.
my
in
God, get away from us! Like, please go away.
Oh, Hunter Biden got it. What?
What does Hunter Biden have to do for this? A
Everybody,
man ain't
wow.
never ran for office a day in his life. You just did, Miss Gina. New York City. Shout out to Miss Gina for using her daily kick. Not daily, I said daily. Damn, that'd be crazy. Her monthly kick. Shout out to Miss Gina for using her monthly kick. Draw some hearts in the chat for her. That was insane. Whew, that was crazy. All right, guys, it's 340 of us up in here. Let's keep tapping the screen. Tap, tap, tap. Let's get this up again to 125,000 likes. Also, we're 18 New York cities away from reaching our daily donation goal. We can knock those out easy. Remember to show love to Jonah because he is here too. And guys, guess what? I got pay links. All right, pay links are in the bio. $130 away from our daily donation goal. PayPal and Venmo is everything with Erica. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica 9. If you want to show love, that's the best way to do so. Thank you, New York City. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your encouragement, and most definitely your engagement because you guys are so fantastic. And again, don't forget to show love to Jonah because he's hanging out with us for a bit more here tonight. And if you're not following him, by all means, do so. Do so. He's going to be running his own lives where he shows off his amazing skills too. And hey, I support Black-owned businesses.
Okay.
All right. So let's get to talking to May and see here what we have. Hi, May. How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear it, love. All right. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
19.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. Why do you still support Trump?
I guess because his views on abortion align with mine.
Yay. We get to talk to a woman about abortion. Yay. Fuck me. Okay. All right. What are your views on abortion?
I think it's wrong.
Okay. Why do you think it's wrong?
Obviously it's going to be it's going to be unaliving this human being that I'm pretty sure that we should be valuing. And I'm pretty sure that's unaliving human beings without justification is pretty bad.
I'm sorry. What? You said it's a human being?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you completely no to ABs, or do you have up to a time frame in which you would be okay with it?
I'm not okay with most ABs, but obviously.
That's
there's
your
gonna be,
time frame,
some
like
sort of,
a time frame. So is it 6
no.
weeks, 12 weeks, 18 weeks, 30 weeks, 40 weeks,
throughout the whole pregnancy.
So you're completely against AB. So no exceptions for you.
I'm still gonna have exceptions. I think that's kind of ridiculous if I didn't.
You gotta start stating them then.
I know.
Yeah,
You got to
so,
say something concrete because you haven't yet.
Um,
It can't just be me no like
exception.
abortion.
Yeah, the essay exception, extreme medical cases. You get that?
Okay. Okay. You're not against it then. You're not. You are okay with abortion in certain circumstances.
Yeah, I'm against abortion in most circumstances, but I don't see why we should hold a woman to sustain a pregnancy if she was essayed because she didn't place any sort of being into any sort of stated dependency, which otherwise wouldn't have happened. So
Because we are, Wes. Because we are. We are. Okay, so I'm trying to see the best way to ask you this because I'm not a fan of the AB conversation because I'm a live and let live type of person. So with that being said, Michaela, thank you so much for subbing, babes. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Michaela for subbing. Okay, so May, you're against it. Why are you not for AB? I understand your exceptions. You mentioned that it's a human life. It's not a human life. It's a fetus. All right. It can't survive outside of the womb. on its own up until a certain point. All right. So why are you against it? Like, go into detail.
Because I'm pretty sure that like in the cases of ABs, there's not going to be any sort of like justification that I'm going to see as to why it's going to be acceptable to unalive another human, like especially like when you're going to deprive them of like their future experiences, which I'm pretty sure we would like value future experiences regardless of like the underlying reason.
So you voted for like what is that like? Sorry, like what future experiences? It has no idea. It doesn't have like, let's say, a mind of its own. It's not sentient up until about 20 weeks.
I mean, yeah, but like that's not. They're still gonna like have like potential future experiences. I don't see like any reason as to why you should, because like even like just outside of like ABs, like if we like unalive somebody. Like if say you were to like unalive me, like we're gonna think that it's gonna be wrong because you're depriving me of like my future experiences.
If it's not aware of anything, how can it be deprived of something? It's not aware. It's not a sentient being though. It doesn't even have viability. It's just a clump of cells up until the point of viability.
Sure. So like if we unalive like unconscious people, they weren't aware like of them being unalived, so like is it going to be okay?
No, because they've lived a life. All right, they've lived a life. They've been born. All right, they've been born. So what, that doesn't make any sense what you're saying. I don't think it's equivalent.
Okay, so like let me try to make it like more close to
no, because you already said what you said. You said that it's depriving them of potential experiences, but they don't have any idea of that simply because they don't think. They're not sentient. They're not aware of anything. So it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, sorry. You can still deprive beings of things even if they're not aware of like they're like of like what you're depriving them of.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, why do you care what other women or other birth givers do with their body? Why do you care?
Because like it's gonna be harmful. I care about like
who is it harming? Again, if it's not sentient, it has no feelings, it does not feel it, all right? It doesn't have any emotion, it can't feel any type of pain or anything of that nature. Who is it actually harming?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah.
The clump of cells.
Like, okay. I mean, you're a clump of cells too. I don't know why we keep saying this.
No,
I mean,
but guess what? I'm sentient. I feel things. If
sure.
if you cut me, do I not bleed? I feel things. Okay, just making sure. So again, I say unto you, young lady, all right, prior to viability, all right, because my stance, if you would like to know, and I don't mind sharing what my stance is, all right, I am extremely pro-choice. I believe people should do what they want to do with their bodies. That is my choice. As long as they aren't harming anyone, then guess what? Do what the fuck you want to do. All right. Would I choose AB? No, because that's my choice. If you don't want to choose AB, guess what? That's your choice. I respect it. If you want to choose AB, guess again, that's your choice. I respect it. There we go. All right. So go on, May. All right. Tell us why you, I'm going to reframe the question. Tell me why you want to control what other birth givers do with their bodies.
I mean, we control what people do like with like our bodies all the time.
Do we?
I mean, like we legislate things that like we can't unalive other people without justification.
Yeah, those who are born, living beings.
Okay, like is that still like not the case that we still like
you can't harm someone else that is born? That is the point that you are missing.
Okay, wait.
So these two things that you are talking about aren't equivalent.
Wait, you're switching it to born persons. I don't
know. No, but you literally, but you just said that. You said that we can't go around murdering people.
Yeah,
That we
people
do
in
things.
general, like
No,
regardless
you
of
said
if they're
that we
born or
have
not.
we have things in this is exactly what you said. You said we have things in place that control our bodies. Like we can't go around murdering people. That's what you said. And I'm saying you're right, because we can't go around unaliving other living beings. They're humans, they're people, they exist.
Wait, I'm
They
sorry.
have
Does the fetus
feelings.
inside the womb not exist?
It's not, it's just a clump of cells, baby.
Don't have
It's-
sense.
Wait, do they not?
It doesn't
exist?
it doesn't have sentience. It won't feel anything.
Okay, so that we can agree that
It
they
won't be
exist.
hurting if a woman decides to get rid of this thing that depends on her. All right, then guess what? By all means, she can do so. She's not harming anyone. If I go out and Jonah, guess what? He gonna feel that I just harmed him. I harmed him because he could feel it.
I don't think that just because you can feel it, like wait, that doesn't make sense.
What part doesn't make sense?
Just because like they can feel it or not, I don't think that would matter like, when we're like talking about like accounts of harm. So
Can a fetus at 12 weeks survive outside of the womb?
obviously not. Why are you
Okay,
asking
all
this?
right. Okay, all right. Does a fetus at 8 weeks need the carrier in order to continue to exist?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right. Once a baby, once the fetus is born, so it's now a baby. It's a human baby, right? It's a human baby. All right. Could it survive without the carrier?
Wait, I'm sorry. This is gonna like depend on what you mean by survive, like without the carrier.
Does it need the carrier? Yes or no?
They need someone to take care of them. Yeah.
They need someone to take care of them. Someone. Does that someone have to be the carrier?
And I didn't say it had to.
I'm asking you.
I didn't say it had to. No.
Okay. All right then. All right. So guess what I'm getting from you, young lady? All right. Because I know that you're young, and I'm sorry. I'm almost 60. All right. So forgive me. I come from a time where like we said stuff like that. So I apologize. I'm trying to get with the Gen X language. All right. But here's the thing. I get it. You want to do like the debate sis stuff, debate bro, however you want to do it. You want to do that,
I'm
the
not a debater.
philosophical arguments and all that good fun stuff, and you want to test it out and so on. I would just say keep practicing. And you know, as you get better and whatnot at this, like then you'll be able to speak to like Santana, you'll be able to talk to Amanda, you'll be able to talk to
Right,
Maddie
sorry, I'm not a debater.
and
Just
Parker
to make
and
that clear.
Dean. You know, you'll be able to do that. All right. But nah, I'm not doing this with you. You know why I'm not doing this with you? Because I think it's silly.
I mean, sure, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not a debater.
All right, one moment. Hey, shout out to Annabelle for the $5. Annabelle said, "Thank you for informing these racist fools." I know that's right. I know that's right. And also shout out to Addie for the 10. Addie said, "Reparations and because Black women's labor ain't free." Thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat for Annabelle and Addie, y'all. I appreciate that.
For the $10, your labor is not free. Thank you for the work you're putting in. Thank you, Addie.
Awesome. All right, guys.
I got one question for May.
Hold on one moment. Guys, we're 115 away from our daily donation goal, 115 away from that goal. Pay links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also, I have a Zelle, Everything with Erica 9. And if you only have Cash App, send it to Santana. Santana Speaks 24 is the name. All right. We renewed our contract. We worked out the issues. Santana Speaks 24 is the name. Just let them know that it's for me. We only have one more hour to use it, guys. So you got to get to it. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Go ahead, Jonah.
So my question, the same question I ask every person that say that they don't support ABs is if someone was a brain dead patient and they were on life support, would you be against pulling the plug on them?
This is like
You don't have sentience.
Hold up. Okay, hold on. I've never like disagreed with you on like sentience. It's just I'm okay with you pulling the plug. I'm just like disagreeing with your ridiculous cutoff.
What's the ridiculous cutoff?
I think 20 weeks is like a pretty crazy cutoff.
Wow, that's
especially like for sentience.
Viability is 24 weeks.
I'm aware that like viability is like around the 20-week mark.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still sentient before that.
No, they're not. Scientifically, they're not.
Okay.
Like, what proof do you have that they're sentient prior to? because they move around in the belly. Do you have any children?
Wait, how is this relevant?
I'm just asking, do you have any children? I'm just trying to see where your mindset is coming from for this.
No, I don't think I'm gonna ever have any children.
Somewhere.
Oh, okay, and that's fine. You don't have to have children. Okay, but why do you say that they're sentient? Because what source do you have for that?
I have to like pull up the exact website.
We're okay with that. Go
but
ahead.
Sure. Okay, so there's gonna be like reason to believe that like sentience is gonna occur like at some point in like the early second trimester due to let me see.
Gets that. I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
All right, have fun. Understandable. I'm gonna have some Tio Julio. I remember one time. Yeah, I remember that one time at College Station. That one time at College Station, we were talking to this young lady. Why you get that information, man? I'm gonna tell a story. All right. We were talking to this young lady, and she tried to tell us that people were having ABs at 39 weeks. And then she changed it that they're having elective ABs after 20 weeks. And we just wanted her to provide the source. And when she said elective, she wasn't talking about like a cesarean. She wasn't talking about anything of that nature. She was talking about people choosing to stop their pregnancy because they no longer wanted it after 20 weeks. And we simply just asked her for the source. Yes, Nikki, 39 weeks. It was insane. I was like,